The letter looked ordinary, white envelope, no stamp, no return address. But when Alex opened it, his hands began to tremble. The handwriting was his own. And the message inside? Just one sentence. Do not go to work tomorrow, or you won't come back. What would you do if your future self tried to warn you? Before we dive into this chilling story of fate, time, and impossible decisions, make sure to subscribe, like, and drop a comment telling us where you're watching from. Because this is one story you won't forget. Alex Monroe had always lived a quiet, predictable life. At 28, he was a software technician for a cybersecurity firm in Portland, Oregon. He didn't believe in the supernatural. He didn't believe in fate. He believed in systems, structured, logical, explainable. Until the letter arrived. It was Saturday morning when it appeared. Not in the mailbox, but slipped under his apartment door. There were no footprints in the hallway. No sound of someone leaving. Just that envelope. Slightly warm to the touch. He opened it. Inside, typed neatly across the top. Alex, this is you, from 12 days in the future. You must not go to work on Monday. If you do, everything changes. You won't survive. Alex laughed at first. Prank maybe. But then he saw the signature. It was his. And not just that. On the back of the letter was a symbol he hadn't seen since he was 12. A drawing he used to mark his journals. One no one else knew about. His stomach turned. That night he barely slept. By Sunday evening, the anxiety had morphed into dread. What if it wasn't a prank? What if something did happen? He called in sick Monday morning. The decision felt absurd until he saw the news. At 10:36 a.m., a gas explosion tore through the lobby of his office building. 5 dead. Dozens injured. Alex's desk was on the 3rd floor, directly above the blast zone. He dropped the phone. His chest tightened. His hands went cold. Had that letter saved his life? The idea that someone could predict the future, much less be his future self, was too much. But Alex couldn't shake it. He searched the envelope again. Found a faint watermark. Mirror. He Googled. Nothing. Just obscure philosophy essays. But then the second letter came. It arrived 3 days later. Same envelope. Same handwriting. You've now changed the future. But not enough. More danger is coming. Watch for the man with the raven tattoo. Raven tattoo? It made no sense. But by the end of that week, he saw him. On the Max light rail train downtown. The man was watching him. No expression. Just a black raven across his throat. When Alex got off, the man didn't follow. But the next morning, the 3rd letter was there. You saw him. But he's not alone. You're being watched. Trust no one. Not even her. Who was her? That afternoon, Alex got a text from Kayla, his coworker and casual friend. She asked if he wanted to grab lunch. Hesitant but needing normalcy, he said yes. As they ate, he noticed something odd. Kayla kept checking her watch. And when she thought he wasn't looking, she snapped a picture of him. He confronted her. She froze. Said it was for a project, security awareness at work. But Alex didn't believe her. Especially when he noticed her tattoo, barely peeking out under her sleeve, a small black raven. He left without saying a word. He tried to stay home. Stay hidden. But the letters kept coming. Each one revealing more. Coded directions, names of people he didn't know, predictions of small events that always came true. Eventually, one letter included a USB drive. When he plugged it into his computer, a video played. It was him, sitting in a dark room, bruised, panicked, whispering. If you're seeing this, I failed. They took everything. The system is broken, and they're rewriting history. You have 3 days. Burn this drive after watching. Alex backed away from the screen. What system? Who were they? He went to the police, but without any real evidence, they shrugged him off. That night, his apartment was broken into. Nothing stolen, just his laptop, gun, and another letter left on his pillow. You were warned. Now it's too late to hide. Finish what I started, or we both disappear. Driven by fear, Alex followed the instructions in the last message. It led him to an old warehouse on the city's outskirts, abandoned since the 80s. Inside, he found a hidden lab. Monitors, wires, a wall covered in notes, his handwriting, and in the center, a large mirror, cracked but humming. He touched it, and suddenly, he was somewhere else. A bright hospital corridor. Nurses running. Sirens wailing. A news alert on a wall-mounted screen. Breaking. Man confesses to terror plot. Warned in time by mysterious letter. His heart pounded. He turned and saw himself. Standing in a hospital gown. Alive. Confused. And looking right at him. I tried to stop it, the other Alex said. But you're the last chance. Before he could speak, alarms blared. And everything went dark. Was Alex pulled into another timeline? Or was this always how it was meant to unfold? What would you do if your future self warned you, and you didn't know who to trust? Let us know in the comments. And if you thought this story was wild, wait until you hear about the man who confessed to a crime he didn't commit, but the truth only came out in a podcast. That story is coming next. So make sure you hit subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. This is edgeLine Stories, where real life writes the most unforgettable scripts.